So she did well. She's fat, so it's on the GoPro. Hopefully the GoPro doesn't misbehave. You can hear Quinn. But anyway, we didn't even get up over that hill really properly, or we had just gotten over it, started coming back down, and I bumped a rabbit right away, and she went after it, and then it went into cover. I'm not quite sure if she just lost it or she wanted me to reflush it. I don't know. I'll have to look at the GoPro. It was hard to tell. Oh! Come on, Enedina! So the rabbit takes cover momentarily and then continues on to the left. So by being able to see this video like this, it kind of explains her behavior a little bit more. Here in the field, I thought she was a little fat and just not responding and coming in. What I think she's actually doing, because she's done this before, is she knows that rabbit was still there. And I think she came and made that very quick U-turn. I think she's looking for that rabbit. And I just interpret it as her not wanting to come in and not responding to me. I'm thinking that's not what was going on here. Oh, she's gonna get a raven on her ass. Ah! Get away from her! Oh! This could have gone really badly. A raven comes in and starts harassing her and starts really pushing her quite far away. And she's never experienced that before. And I know from experience here, when she sees them, she gets very upset. So, and our ravens are big. Our ravens are the size of red tails. Huge ravens. And very intelligent, obviously. And that beak is just, But anyway, I didn't want the raven to push her off. She's also flying with only one transmitter because the radio transmitter, the turbo that I use for her, for some reason isn't working. So I'm gonna have to get a new one and or have that one fixed. But I didn't want to not fly her. And I'm not gonna use a leg mount on her. So anyway, so it was making me nervous. I did not want this bird to be pushed off into somewhere that I wasn't comfortable, because it was going towards a big canyon, and if she got on the other side and I couldn't get to her, yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. So, you know, as I always say, there is not a rabbit, squirrel, whatever on this planet that is worth my bird's life and or safety. So I went ahead and I pulled the lure, and she came right away. So sadly, oh! Oh! Fucking raven. Yeah, her weight needs to come down. So, she's not even panting, so that's a good sign. I know that kind of sucked. Damn raven. You know, I just didn't want her to be pushed off by this raven. You know, the ravens here are bigger than she is. Well, that just sucks. I know, that was scary. I know you don't like them. I don't blame you, sweetie. I'm not gonna feed her on the fist at all because she's getting a little footy. Ka! Go away! Ruiner. Go mind your own business. Stupid ravens. Leave it up to them to frickin' ruin everything every time. They do this to Quinn, too. No, shut up. Go away. Your friends don't like you. Go away. Ha! Go away. Stupid. Good girl. I see good girl. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm happy to see that she wasn't out of breath. Well, awesome. Now I can't fly her again until Tuesday. Today's Saturday, so I'm gonna give her a full crop just because she used a lot of energy. Don't want her to burn any muscle. I know. Oh, there's 2 of them. I know, I see them. I see them. Yeah! Go away, leave her alone. That's a crow. Oh, there's 3 of them. Awesome. Yeah! Don't make me stand up. You're okay, baby girl. You're okay. Mama's got you. Here, let me cover you up, okay? Will that make you feel better? Go over there and eat that. Well, Leroy's it, except for Aylin. Damn, I didn't even get over on the second hill. Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to get the... You're okay. Here, let me get that out. Here. Hey. Knock that crap off. Come here. Turd. Now you got grass in your face. Here, look. Come here. Hey. She hadn't done this since the first time. I think the ravens are bothering her, obviously. Come here, you're okay. Hey, you're okay. Mama's got you. You're okay. Good girl. Yeah, I don't really like her eating off the ground like this, but she's getting awfully footy. Yeah, good girl. I got you. They're not gonna bother you. I know, Mama's got you. Where'd they go? Did they leave? I think they might have left. So she was 1075, 1080. It was hard to tell. She wouldn't sit still. So she was in the 75, 80 range. I had been doing her at 1070. But she's been kind of high because, you know, they're just not getting out because I've been sick, and then we've had some weather. Tomorrow and Monday is going to be windy, so not happy about that. But, you know, I thought, well, she's been doing okay at 1075, 1080, but she also, there's no field obedience, so I've got to have absolute control over this bird. All right, big girl, you ready? You're done? You're done? Wait a minute, mommy get your, wait, you're all, don't get all, yeah, see? So I do not want to, give her anything on the glove. She's just getting really kind of footy and aggressive on the glove, so we won't be doing that anymore. Even though I don't like feeding them on the ground out here because of the dirt and the poop, and I'm always worried about bacteria, or what do you call them, parasites. You know, I guess if it was somewhere else where there's nice cushy grass, it'd be different, but we go straight into the dirt where all the poop is. I mean, there's rabbit poop everywhere. So I don't want any parasites or anything else. So, well, that just sucks. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. So she did get some pretty good exercise, I guess. And she chased one rabbit. And then she got chased by a raven. And she came straight to the lure, which that is what it's for. So I know it works. But her weight's gonna have to come back down to 1070 until it gets a little bit cooler. So we are in the 60s, and which is not cold. I mean, obviously it's cooler than when she started, which was in the 80s and 70s, but that's just still not that cold. We are cold at night, and then of course in Flagstaff we're really cold. But that's not where I hunt. So I hunt where it's 20 degrees warmer. So I don't want to put them outside a lot to where they build up down feathers too much, because then they get here and they're too hot. So it's a little delicate dance. Anyway, Enedina done and dusted. I'd been pushing her weight up, obviously. I cut her loose at 10:40, which really probably should have been maybe about 10:35, but you know, whatever, you know, beyond that now. She was doing really well at 10:40, 10:50, but she was real sticky. And obviously I wanted her to build muscle, and, you know, as we get cooler, so I started, you know, bumping up her weight a little bit, and seeing how she did. She did great. So we had been at 1070 grams for quite a while, and she was doing really well. And then the last 2 times, so the day before yesterday, I flew her, not really on purpose, but, you know, I wanted to go ahead and see what she would do, at 1080, which, you know, I'm pushing my luck, really. And she wasn't sticky, but she wasn't, you know, she didn't fly off, obviously, but she wasn't as responsive as I would, you know, want her. The control and the obedience wasn't there. And with a bird like this, I really, or anybody really wants, I want that control. I want her to do what I want her to do when I want her to do it. Not because I'm a control freak, which maybe I kind of am in a way, but it's for her safety as well. So today, you know, so I knew I didn't want her at 1080. I just didn't. So today I got her out, and she's still a little fat. She was at 1085 when we left the house. So I thought, well, maybe by the time we get her down here, I'll do Quinn, and see. But I don't want to wait too late in the day, because, you know, I don't like it. I don't like doing them in the afternoon. Too many scary things happen at dusk around here. Predators come out at night. So she was at 1075-ish. It was hard to tell because she was, you know, bouncing around and scale was bopping back and forth. So I thought I would just, you know, 5 grams. She's probably going to be okay. We'll see. And I think I'm going to go back down to 1070 until we get a little bit cooler. So we've been in the 60s, low 60s, high 50s, depending on the time of day that I fly her. I just, you know, I need her to dial in and be a little bit more focused on me. Not sticky like she was. She was being quite sticky. So got to have that balance. So I think 1070 as of right now is the sweet spot for her. So she did hustle after a rabbit pretty quick. I mean, she wasn't slow. So I'll have to look at the video coverage. Hopefully the GoPro picked it up. I don't know why she missed it. You know, that just ruined everything, the raven. I mean, I would have eventually got her back on the glove and we would have just kept going. But, you know, it just wasn't worth it to me to put, you know, so I called her in, and I just didn't want that raven to push her off somewhere that I couldn't get to her. Especially if she got herself in trouble. But it would have been nice if you would have caught that raven and ripped his head off. But, you know, actually I don't prefer her to catch the ravens because, like I said, they're big, they're smart, and they're wild, and their beaks are big, and they know how to use them. And he was calling his friends in. So anyway, and she'll get 2 days off because of weather again. Maybe I'll get to rest and not be sick and be able to really hunker down. So Tuesdays, I think, is the next window day. So I did give her a pretty good meal because she did some pretty good flying, more than she's used to. I mean, I wouldn't say like it was a ton, but for, you know, relatively speaking, for her, it was a lot. And I am happy. There's a butterfly. You like the butterfly? Yeah. And I'm happy to report, I mean, she was hustling it. She was up there circling, and then got pushed off quite a bit and had to, you know, maneuver away from the raven and then come back. And she hit the lure, and I made her work for it. You know, I jerked it out from underneath her, made her work for it. And she was not panting. So that's good. I was happy to see that. So anyway, she's getting fit, and hopefully one of these days she'll seal the deal. Anyway, signing out for Enedina.